that broke that you almost sent us to jail broke. Like, I'm broke too, but I'm not ready to go to jail broke. Like, that's just a different type of broke.
Magic. That black yo magic. That black yo magic. That black yo magic. That black yo magic.
You've seen this title of the video. Your girl is back again with another story time. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. And if you're a returning subscriber, I don't even have to say much because you know what's up, I know what's up, and we know what's up. And that's on what? That's on what? That's on a period. And Mary had a little lamb. But y'all, before we get into this video, I do want to go ahead and let y'all know I'm working with another black owned business. Shout out to Aaliyah for sending me these items. Her company name is BGL Jewelry. Y'all, she has bracelets, necklaces, hair accessories, anything you need, Aaliyah got for you. So everything will be linked down in the description box below. But let me go ahead and show y'all the first item she sent me. This is a little necklace by her, and it says brown skin girl. She also sent me a bracelet and a hair clip that says melanin on it. And if you a guy, you're not excluded from this because ice your girl out. Like, y'all see this? Ice her out. You're not excluded. And if you don't got a girl, ice one of my subscribers out. Y'all, comment y'all cash app down below. Ice somebody out. Like, this is bomb. She also sent me these earrings, y'all, and they say melanin on it. Real cute. Everything about her company will be linked down in the description box below. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this video. So, y'all already know, in order for any of my story times to make sense, I have to give y'all a little backstory. So this happened, I think I was a sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore in college, and FAMU homecoming was coming up. Y'all, I was not gonna be lacking this year because my freshman year, I'm not even gonna lie, your girl was a little broke. Like, funds was a little slim, so I couldn't like really participate in FAMU homecoming like I wanted to. I did a little festivities, like I joined in a little bit, but I didn't do much. But this is my sophomore year, and you know, this year I wasn't going to be caught lacking, y'all. If you don't know what FAMU homecoming is, it's basically when FAMU plays their rival, like BCU versus FAMU. People from all over come out. People fly out, people drive out, people be saving up, people be taking out loans, people, like, everybody and their mama be outside. So it's just like a lit situation. Like, this year I was gonna be outside because last year I was lacking, but this year your girl was gonna make sure she was outside. Hood niggas gonna be outside, rich niggas gonna be outside, broke niggas gonna be outside, niggas with the connecting beard, they was gonna be outside. So your girl was ready. I was ready this year. So this story is going to be about the time I almost got arrested, y'all. Let me go ahead and let y'all know this whole story is going to be ghetto. So everybody in this story time getting ghetto names. Like, this whole situation is just going to be ghetto. My name in this story time not even going to be Asia. Like, I'm going to have a different name, y'all, cuz this story is just this happened my sophomore year. FAMU homecoming was coming up, and you know when FAMU homecoming is coming up, you know you have to make sure your hair done, your nails done, you got to get new outfits, new wig, like everything has to be did. So this year, me and my homegirl, we was like talking on the phone. We was like waiting because like we planning like months in advance for this event. We getting everything ready for homecoming. We ordering everything. We just putting everything in our cart. So when the check hit, and by the check I mean the refund check, y'all. I didn't have a job my sophomore year. I think I got a job like, I honestly want to say I got a job like probably like the second semester of my sophomore year. So everything, like all my expenses were being paid for by either my parents or with my refund check. And if you a parent and you watching this video and you like, y'all not supposed to be ordering no outfits and no wigs, cut it out. I graduated. We're about your daughter. We're about what y'all doing. Your girl graduated, and that's what we were doing because that's what we had to do. So don't do it. But yeah, so we was waiting for the refund check to hit. Usually refund checks like hit around the same time. Like if one person say they got their refund check, you can like tell somebody else and they'll probably get their refund check in like a few days or like a few hours. So my friend had called me. She was like, bitch, guess what? My refund check hit. And I'm just like, what? Your refund check hit? And she was like, yeah, you need to hurry up and check your student accounts. Your check probably hit too. Go ahead and give her a name. We gonna call her Kiki. I don't know if that name is ghetto enough, y'all. But again, I want the names in the story time to be ghetto because this whole situation was just ghetto. So Kiki called me and she was like, bitch, my refund check just hit. You need to go ahead and check your student accounts to see if your check hit. So you know, y'all, I go ahead and I log on to Little iRattler. I'm checking my account. I don't see no refund, nothing had hit yet. So I go ahead and call my bank or whatever. And it was like, you know how like you call in and it's like, do you want to hear your account balance? So I hit 1, and y'all, I didn't even let it finish, y'all. It was like, your account balance is 1,000, click. That's all I needed to hear, y'all. So as soon as I heard that, I went ahead online. I started ordering my wigs. I started ordering my shoes. And me and Kiki, we needed just to pick some extra stuff up from the mall, like some last minute stuff, because homecoming was like 3 or 4 days before this. Like, basically, we kind of waited till the last minute. Like, we didn't have enough time to get all of our stuff. I think I ordered my wig and I ordered a few shoes off Fashion Nova, and I just like expedited it. But we didn't have time to get everything because we didn't want homecoming to come and then we waiting on our items. So we just had to go to the mall. So Kiki was like, come get me from the mall. So I lived the furthest away from the school. I think my sophomore year, I lived in Avenue 29. So I went ahead and called the Uber, and then my Uber went to go pick them up because they live closer to the mall, which the mall is by the school. So when we go pick them up, Kiki was with another friend, and I knew of this friend. I didn't really know her like that, but let's give her name. We're going to call her Shanae. So Kiki was with Shanae. So Shanae and Kiki, they get in my Uber, and I'm just like, oh, hey, girl, or whatever. Me and Shanae, we not really friends. Like, if I see her around campus, like, oh, hey, and bye. Like, she's like a mutual friend. Like, I'm cool with her because I met her through Kiki. And me and Kiki, we like this. Like, I met Kiki not my freshman year, but the summer before you start college. Like, I met her during my orientation. So we were like this. So we get in the Uber, y'all. We talking. We excited because we like, yay. Like, we finally got our check. We about to go in here and go shopping. So we get to the mall, y'all. We shopping. We hitting up Forever 21. And y'all, ain't know how to act because in my hometown, they didn't have a Forever 21. Like, I'm from a very, very small town. Like, I had to travel to like Orlando if I wanted to go to Forever 21 or to go to like, honestly, like any cute type of girly type of clothing. I had to travel to another area basically because in my hometown we didn't really have much. So I'm real excited, y'all. I'm hitting up Forever 21. I'm hitting up Charlotte Russe. I believe they had Wet Seal around this time. I'm hitting up Wet Seal. Like, I'm going to all my favorite stores, and we all just shopping or whatever. We shopping. So Kiki and Shanae, what I call her? Shanae. Kiki and Shanae, every once in a while, like, we coming up to each other and we like, oh, girl, is this cute? Like, this is like, how does this look? This cute. And I'm like, yeah, girl, that's real cute. You should get that. And I'm showing them my pieces. I'm like, this should go with this. Like, I think this should go with this shoes. Like, we just matching everything up together. You know what girls do? We shopping or whatever. So we shopping. But y'all, as we shopping and we leaving every store, I'm noticing that Shanae is not leaving the store with anything. Like, while we in the store, she have all this stuff, like all these bags. She carrying all of this stuff. But by the time we check out, like, Shanae don't have nothing. So I'm just like peeping it, but I'm not really saying anything. So we go in the store to store. By this time, I have like 3-4 outfits already picked out, but we still shopping. So we shopping. Shanae comes up to me and she's like, do you think this and this look cute together? I'm like, oh yeah, girl, that's gonna get you right. Like, you gonna be sitting. Like, Shanae had a really nice body, y'all. Like, she was super duper body. So anything like tight or like bodycon, like, it was gonna look good on her. And I remember, y'all, she had this green bodycon dress and she was like, how you think this gonna look? Does this go with these shoes? And I'm like, yeah, girl, that's real cute. Those go with the shoes or whatever. But y'all, when we left the store, Shanae didn't have the items. Like, Shanae left the store empty-handed. So I was like, Shanae, what happened to the blue dress that I said make your booty look big? Like, what happened to the dress? She was like, oh yeah, I had called my boyfriend and he said he didn't really like the color. And so I'm just like, okay, like, I'm not thinking anything of it. She was basically just making up excuses as to why she put everything back. But I'm just thinking, like, all right, like, somebody's broke. Like, so I'm thinking, like, somebody checked a little short. Like, I'm just thinking, like, she broke. So I'm not saying anything about it, y'all. I'm just like, okay, noted. So we keep moving. We shopping. Y'all, we take a break. We at the food court. Eating, just shopping, chilling around. Y'all, I noticed that Shanae didn't have not one bag with her. She didn't have not one bag. Remind you, we've been in the mall for about 2 hours now. We done hit about 4 or 5 stores. Me and Kiki, we got bags on top of bags. Like, Shanae don't got nothing. So I'm like, that's weird or whatever. So I'm just, we just chilling. We chilling. And we almost done shopping. So we go hit up a few more stores before we leave. And I don't really like the Charlotte Russe in Tallahassee because they never have anything in there. So I'm waiting in the store or whatever. I'm not really shopping. I'm just like browsing, like just looking around because I really don't like Charlotte Russe. So y'all, they shopping. As they shopping, I'm noticing the lady behind the counter is like staring us up and down. Like, she's staring at us. Like, every aisle Shanae and Kiki turn, like, she walks close by them, or she acting like she putting up. So like, she just staring them down. So I'm peeping it or whatever. So I text Kiki and I'm like, you notice how the lady behind the counter like keep following y'all around the store? And she's like, yeah, that's weird. I'm finna get ready and go. I'm finna get ready and get out of here. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for y'all outside the store because this is ghetto. Like, she was just making us feel extra uncomfortable. So y'all, I started leaving and walking out past the store, and all I hear is this loud voice, ma'am, ma'am. But I'm thinking like, oh, he can't be talking to me. He ain't talking to me, y'all. So I keep walking. The voice starts to get louder. He's like, ma'am, y'all. This is the door of Charlotte Russe, and y'all, this is me. I'm walking. He's like, ma'am. Like, the voice is getting louder. So I keep walking because I'm thinking like, he just can't be talking to me. So he's like, ma'am, if you walk up that door, I'm gonna have to call 911. So I stop and I'm like, 911? Like, what you gonna call 911 for? So immediately, y'all, I stop and I turn around. And when I turn around, I see Kiki by the man, and then I see Shanae at the counter with the girl. So I start walking towards them, and I'm just like, what's going on? And he's like, we're gonna have to check your bags because on the security footage we seen some of the items missing. So I was like, items missing? Like, what? And he was like, we seen that you had a shirt in your hand and we didn't see you put the shirt back. So I'm like y'all, I'm confused. I'm just like, what? Like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? So he's like, we're gonna have to check our bags. So at this point, I'm mad because it's people in line at this point. We going back and forth with the people. I'm embarrassed. Like, people in line, they see us. It's mad people in the mall. So I started taking out all my receipts, y'all. I'm taking out my receipts like this. I'm like this. Here. Like, I'm just like, y'all, I'm taking out my receipts and I'm like pissed because I'm just like, one, all these people in here, I'm embarrassed and I don't want to look like I just took out these people's store. So I'm making a scene now because it's just like, you don't embarrass me in front of all these people. So he was checking my receipts or whatever. And I'm pulling out all my items from the other store. Remind you, I didn't even buy anything from Charlotte Russe, so I'm mad confused. So he starts going through Kiki bags, searching through her bags to see if she had threw anything in her bags. He didn't find anything. The whole time, Shanae is super duper quiet. Like, Shanae is not saying anything, y'all. Shanae just super duper quiet. So it's time for him to check Shanae bag. And Shanae, like, she got an attitude. Like, she really not trying to let them check her bag. She had, I don't know what type of purse it was, y'all, but she had one of those big, like, tote type of, y'all know the, I know it wasn't LV because we was broke then. I know she wasn't carrying no Louis purse, but y'all know the big beach Louis bag. Like, she had a super duper big bag like that, y'all, and she had it on her arm, and she didn't have any other bags. So he was like, man, we're gonna have to check your bag. So Shanae popping her shit. So she's like, no, I don't feel comfortable. Why you stereotyping me? Like, is it because I'm black? Why y'all trying to go through my bag? Da, 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 da. Y'all, remind you, the people that was working at the store, they weren't white at all. I think the lady was like Hispanic, and I don't remember what race the guy was, but he wasn't white. So she just popping her shit. She just like, why you want to go through my bag? Is it because I'm black? Why you stereotyping us? Why you So y'all, she getting real hostile. And at this point, I'm starting to back her up because it's just like, we holding up the line. Everybody looking at us. Like, this is just embarrassing. So I'm popping my shit with her. I'm just like, yeah, this is ridiculous. I got all my receipts, blah, 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 blah. I'm just, y'all, I'm talking like ish. So he was like, if you don't let me go through your bag, we're going to have to call the police. We're going to have to call the security and the police. So I'm just like, Shanae, like, we was popping our shit, but you're doing a lot. Like, go ahead and let the guy, let the man go through your bag because, like, I'm not even trying to do all of that. Like, it went too far. So Kiki, she starts crying and she's like, no, you don't have to call security. Like, no, it's not even that deep. Shanae, can you just let him go through your bag? And I'm just looking like, girl, like, it's not that deep. But she just getting like real, like, teary-eyed. She about to start crying. And I'm just like, girl, let him go through your bag because I don't got time for this. Like, this is just ghetto. Like, let him go through your bag. So she's like not trying to let him go through the bag. He was like, if you don't let me go through your bag, I'm gonna have to call the police. So he takes her bag. I don't remember how he got her bag, y'all, but she didn't just like give her bag away. He kind of had to like take her bag. He takes her bag, y'all. He started going through her bag, and you're not gonna believe what he found in her bag, y'all. The girl had underwears, bras, shoes in her bag, bracelets, jewelry, y'all. He started pulling out sunglasses, bracelets, shoes. Like, I'm just like what in the what? Like, what? Like, I'm just like, what the hell? So at this point, Kiki is like boohoo crying because she thinking we about to go to jail, and I'm just like, I'm like confused the whole time. I'm just thinking like, what? I don't got time for this. Like, I'm about to go. So I start to act like I'm about to leave the store, and I'm picking up all my receipts. I'm like, yeah, because I'm about to go. Like, I'm start grabbing all my receipts, saying I don't got time for this. I'm about to go. So y'all, I try to exit the store, and the man done locked the store. He locked the door. So I'm just looking like, wow, like this is embarrassing. Like what? So it's people in the store too, y'all. They looking at us. The people start intervening with the situation. They just like, baby, go ahead and give the stuff up. Give him the stuff. I'm just looking like, ma'am, I don't have anything to do with this. Like, I don't even know her. Like, I just met her today. That's what I'm telling the people. I didn't just meet her today, y'all, but I didn't know her like that. She was just a mutual friend, and I'm not trying to go to jail behind none of this. So I'm just like, sir, I don't even know her. Like, I don't even know her like that. Like, I don't have nothing to do with this. So Kiki is like, yeah, we didn't know that they were still, she didn't know that they, I'm like, they? Who? She's like, yeah, we didn't know that. Shanae, why would you do this? We didn't, why would you steal? Like, why would you take this stuff? Like, why would you put us in this situation? Like, Shanae is like starting to like freaking hyperventilate, y'all. Like, she boohoo crying. She's like, yeah, why would you put us in this situation? Like, y'all, the girl is out of there. So I'm just like, I'm over the whole situation too. I'm trying to like disassociate myself with both of them, because I'm just like, this is ghetto, and I'm embarrassed, y'all. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm just trying to remove myself from the situation. Shanae is super duper mad. Like, she didn't do anything wrong. The guy had already took us to the back because the people, we were like holding up the line and stuff. So the guy had took us to the back in their little, I don't know what, I think it was their office, but y'all, it really looked like a investigation room, and he started interrogating us. So he was just like, all three of you ladies came in together, so we're gonna have to call the police. So I'm just like, call the police? Like, I don't have anything to do with this. Like, why are you calling the police? So I'm trying to rationalize with the man, letting him know that I didn't have anything to do with this. I didn't know that she was taking any of the things. I have all my receipts. I didn't buy anything from here. Like, I'm laying out all the facts on the table to see if it's gonna come out to me not going to jail, because it's just like Shanae, like, why would you do this? Like, we're broke, but like, I know you was broke, but I didn't know you was ready to go to jail broke. Like, I've never been that broke. Like, you know how broke you gotta be ready to go to jail broke? Like, that's crazy. So I'm talking to her, the girl not saying anything to me. She just looking like, y'all, she like this in the interrogation room. She just like this. Like, she got a unit on her face, like she mad at the world, and she did this. So I'm on the phone, y'all. I'm texting my, I don't know who I was talking to at the time, but I had a little boo thing. I'm texting my little boo thing, and I'm just like, yeah, we finna go to jail. Like, yeah, like, I'm texting him just like, yeah, we finna go to jail. So he like, oh, what happened, da-da-da. So I'm telling him what happened. The guy's still talking to Shanae. He done calculated over $300 of stolen goods. She didn't steal. She stole from Charlotte Russe, but she had like Forever 21 bags, y'all. She had Spencer bags. She had all types of stolen goods from different stores. So he calculated that, y'all, and he was saying this is over $300 of stolen goods. We're gonna have to call the police. So he starts calling the police or whatever, and I thought at first, I was thinking like he not calling the real police. I'm thinking he calling like the little security guard or whatever, y'all. But no, he's calling the real police. So the whole time while he's talking to the police on the phone, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out of this situation, y'all, because the whole time I'm just thinking like, damn, like I can't go to jail. Like, I can't get arrested. Like, my mugshot picture is not gonna be right. Like, too many bitches hate me. I cannot get arrested. Y'all don't know, like, bitches in my hometown, they hate my guts. So I'm just thinking like, damn, I'm about to be on mugshot looking ugly. Like, I'm about to be on mugshot. They gonna repost my picture. I know they gonna repost my picture. So all of this stuff is just running through my head. I'm just like, damn, they gonna make me take off my lashes and my wig, and I got braids under here. I got like gel braids under here. Like, I'm gonna be the talk of the city. Like, everybody and their mama gonna be talking about me, because I know the bitches that don't like me in my hometown, they gonna post my mugshot. I know they gonna post my mugshot. So the whole time while he talking to her about the situation, all of this is just rolling through my head. So I'm just like, no, I can't go down. So I start talking to the man. I'm just like, sir, I'm telling you, we don't have anything to do with this. I have my receipts. I'll show you my bank statement. Like, we didn't have anything to do with this. Kiki, she not doing anything. She not helpful at all, y'all. She boohoo crying. Like, why you didn't tell me that you were... Like, y'all, she is just going through it. Shanae still got the unit on her face. At this point, I'm about to get ready and text my mom because I'm convinced that we getting arrested. So the cops, they come or whatever, they knock on the door, and it's the cops, and they just like talking to us, and they're like, what's going on? And he basically telling him that he found $300 of stolen goods in her bag, and he was like, I'm gonna have to take you ladies in. And I'm just like, take you ladies in? Like, I don't have anything to do with this. So he was like, if one of you guys don't come forth and say that you have stole these goods because you all, I don't know, remember how he said it, y'all, but basically he was saying that we're accomplices, like we all came in together, so he was gonna have to take us all down to the shop, even if like no one gets arrested, he was gonna have to take us all in. So I'm trying to rationalize with him, and I'm just like, no sir, I don't have time for this. I don't know what's going on. Basically, I'm starting to act like Kiki. I'm starting to act slow. Like, I don't know what's going on. Basically, he was like, if one of you ladies come clean and say that you took the items, you can go ahead and I'll go ahead and take you down to the station. So I'm just like looking at Shanae like, you ain't gonna say nothing? You ain't gonna say nothing? So y'all, she not saying anything. She not saying anything at all. So like I told you, Kiki, she starts to fucking hyperventilate, y'all. She thinking we about to get arrested, so she starts like just like shaking, and her breathing is like, she's like like she's not, like her breathing is just like off. I don't know if y'all ever seen anybody hyperventilate, but I was honestly scared because this is my first time seeing anything like this. So she just like breathing, her breathing is like inconsistent. The ambulance had came and they pulled her out on the stretcher, and I'm just thinking like, damn, like she gone out on a stretcher, so that means I'm the only one left. They gotta go to jail. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, y'all, I'm like teenager age, I'm thinking like, damn, she left on a stretcher, she done got herself out of the situation, now I'm about to go to jail. So he's talking to me, he talking to me. When she goes out on the stretcher, the cop takes Shanae out of the room, and I'm just in the little office at Charlotte Russe in the back talking to the man. So we're talking, and the dude is actually cool. Like, he's like, yeah, these things happen. I understand that you don't have anything to do with it, but because you ladies came in together, we're gonna have to roll our footage back, and if I roll the footage back and I see that you don't have anything, I'll go ahead and let you go. So I'm like, okay, cool. And at this time, I'm thinking like, oh, Shanae done got arrested because she not in there no more. And I think that Kiki, she on her way to the hospital. So I'm in the room just talking to the dude. He rolls the camera back. He sees that I was by the door the whole time. I didn't take anything. I didn't buy anything out of there. So he's like, you're good to go. And I think I had to... Did I have to do anything? I don't know what I had to do, y'all, but he made me like sign something. I don't remember what it was, but he just made me sign off on something. And y'all, my black ass left. I left. I called my Uber, I left. When I got home, I had called Kiki to see what was going on with her, and I asked her, is she okay? She basically said that when she got downstairs, because the mall in Tallahassee is 2 stories, and I think Charlotte Russe is on the 2nd floor. So she said when she got downstairs, she convinced the ambulance that she was okay, and she didn't need to go. Like, she didn't want to go to the hospital. She just wouldn't go. So I was just like, well, then why didn't you call me and let me know that you were still at the mall? And she was like, that the ambulance people, they took her home. The police, no, the ambulance? I don't know, y'all. I don't remember. She said either the ambulance or the police took her back to her dorm. So I'm like, all right, that happened. And I told y'all, I wasn't friends with Shanae, so I didn't know what was going on with Shanae and what happened. I think like 2 or 3 days later, I end up calling Kiki, and I'm just like, what happened with Shanae? Did she go to jail? Like, what happened? Like, what happened with Shanae? Like, I was trying to be nosy. Like, I didn't really care about the girl. I really want to, but I want to know what happened to her. Like, I wanted her to go to jail. So I was asking her what happened, and she was like, oh, Shanae said that she didn't even get in trouble. The only thing she had to do was a few hours of community service, and they let her off. And I'm just like, okay, good for her. And y'all, that was the story of how I got myself into some ghetto mess. Like, that was honestly the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. I honestly didn't even tell my mother about this. I didn't tell anybody. Y'all are honestly the first to get this tea. Like, this is some real life tea, and I never spoke about it because, y'all, I was embarrassed. But I look back on the situation now, and I'm just like, thank God it wasn't worse than what it could have been. And I know y'all gonna be wondering, like, did you see Shanae after that? Like, what happened to Shanae? FAMU is small. It's only like 10,000 students that go there. So, of course, I seen her on campus. And, y'all, I didn't say anything to the girl. The girl ain't say nothing to me. I just seen her. Like, when I seen her on campus, she seen me. I seen her, and I was just looking at her like, at her. Because it's just like, bitch, like, you that broke that you almost sent us to jail broke. Like, I'm broke too, but I'm not ready to go to jail broke. Like, that's just a different type of broke. Like, that's crazy. So that's pretty much what happened, y'all. I never talked to her again. Me and Kiki, we're not still friends, but like, we didn't fall out because of the situation. Like, we still cool. We associates. We like social media friends now. Like, when I see her, she'll comment on my pictures. I'll comment her pictures. We'll swipe up, you know, little heart eyes. Like, we just friendly friends. Like, we not, you know, we're not really friends. We're more of associates now. But y'all, that's pretty much the end of this story time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.